Have you ever wondered if there's a perfect amount of sleep for your body? An exact number of hours that helps your metabolism work better and reduces your risk of serious diseases like diabetes. Sleep has always been considered important for overall health, but recent research is starting to reveal just how precise the balance might be. Scientists are now studying how sleep duration affects insulin sensitivity, a key factor that influences blood sugar control and the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. In today's video, we'll break down a fascinating study that suggests there might actually be an optimal sleep duration for metabolic health, and what that means for your daily routine. But before we dive in, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you never miss evidence-based health insights like this one. Also, check the description box below for sources and references used in this video. This video is sponsored by Moringa Magic, a powerful dietary supplement designed to support overall health and vitality. Moringa Magic harnesses the benefits of the moringa plant, a nutrient-dense superfood known for its impressive nutritional profile. Packed with essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, moringa has been widely recognized for supporting energy levels, improving vitality, and assisting with healthy weight management. Moringa Magic works by helping detoxify the body, boosting metabolism, and supporting liver function, which can contribute to improved energy and better metabolic balance. If you're looking for a natural way to enhance your wellness routine, you may want to check out Moringa Magic. You can find more details about this affiliate product in the description box below, so be sure to explore it after watching the video. Now let's talk about the research that's capturing the attention of sleep experts and metabolic health specialists. Scientists have long been interested in the relationship between sleep and metabolic syndrome. Metabolic syndrome refers to a group of health conditions that occur together and increase the risk of serious diseases such as coronary heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. These conditions include high blood pressure, excess body fat around the waist, abnormal cholesterol levels, and insulin resistance. Insulin resistance happens when the body's cells stop responding effectively to insulin, a hormone responsible for helping glucose enter cells for energy. When this process doesn't work properly, blood sugar levels can rise, eventually leading to diabetes. A recent study published in BMJ Open Diabetes Research and Care aimed to examine how sleep duration affects insulin sensitivity. Insulin sensitivity essentially measures how responsive the body is to insulin. Higher insulin sensitivity means the body uses glucose more efficiently, while lower sensitivity indicates greater insulin resistance. The researchers wanted to determine whether there is an ideal amount of sleep that supports better metabolic health. To conduct this analysis, scientists used data from the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, a large health study that collects information from thousands of participants. They analyzed the data of 23,475 adults aged 20 and above. The researchers examined how long participants reported sleeping during weekdays and also evaluated a measurement called the Estimated Glucose Disposal Rate, or EGDR. This metric helps estimate insulin sensitivity by taking into account factors such as hemoglobin A1C levels, blood pressure, and waist circumference. Interestingly, the researchers discovered a non-linear relationship between sleep duration and insulin sensitivity. Instead of a simple more sleep is better pattern, the relationship followed what scientists call an inverted U-shape. This means insulin sensitivity improved as sleep increased up to a certain point, but beyond that point, additional sleep was associated with declining benefits. The turning point they identified was around 7 hours and 19 minutes of sleep per night. Up to this amount, increasing sleep was linked with better insulin sensitivity and a higher estimated glucose disposal rate. However, once sleep exceeded approximately 7 hours and 19 minutes, the benefits began to decline, and insulin sensitivity gradually decreased. In other words, the study suggests that sleeping slightly under 7.5 hours may provide the optimal balance for metabolic health. This finding aligns closely with the widely recommended range of 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. It also provides more precise scientific evidence supporting those guidelines. The researchers also explored another interesting factor: weekend catch-up sleep. Many people accumulate sleep debt during the work week and try to make up for it by sleeping longer on weekends. The question was whether this catch-up strategy helps or harms metabolic health. For participants who slept less than 7 hours and 19 minutes during the week, getting a moderate amount of extra sleep on weekends appeared to be beneficial. Specifically, individuals who added between 1 and 2 hours of additional sleep on weekends experienced the greatest improvement in insulin sensitivity. This suggests that moderate weekend recovery sleep may help compensate for mild sleep deprivation during the week. However, the benefits didn't extend indefinitely. When weekend catch-up sleep exceeded 2 hours, the improvements in metabolic markers started to diminish. In fact, excessive catch-up sleep could potentially worsen blood sugar control. According to the researchers' additional analysis, the ideal amount of weekend recovery sleep was about 1.16 hours for people who slept less than 7.32 hours during weekdays, and around 1.12 hours for those who already slept at least that amount. Medical experts who reviewed the study emphasized that the key takeaway isn't simply about hitting a precise number, like 7 hours and 19 minutes every night. Instead, the more practical lesson is maintaining consistent sleep patterns. Regular sleep schedules appear to be more beneficial for metabolic health than dramatically altering sleep duration between weekdays and weekends. One physician involved in the discussion of the findings explained that getting consistent sleep helps regulate multiple biological systems. When people experience chronic sleep deprivation, it often leads to poorer dietary choices, reduced motivation for exercise, and disruptions in hormone regulation. All of these factors can contribute to weight gain, insulin resistance, and eventually diabetes. However, it's important to understand the limitations of this research. Because the study was cross-sectional, it cannot prove that sleep duration directly causes changes in insulin sensitivity. It only shows an association between the two. It's possible that other factors, such as lifestyle habits or underlying health conditions, influence both sleep patterns and metabolic health. Another limitation is that the study relied on self-reported sleep data. Participants were asked to estimate how long they slept, which may not always be accurate. In addition, researchers could not distinguish between sleep that occurred at night and sleep that occurred during the day, such as naps or shift work schedules. Despite these limitations, the findings still provide valuable insight into how sleep patterns might influence metabolic health. With obesity and diabetes rates rising globally, identifying lifestyle factors that help reduce risk is becoming increasingly important. Sleep, unlike many medical interventions, is accessible, natural, and free. Researchers also emphasize that sleep recommendations should be personalized. Different individuals may require slightly different sleep durations depending on genetics, lifestyle, age, and overall health. However, aiming for a consistent sleep schedule of roughly 7 to 8 hours per night appears to be a safe and beneficial guideline for most adults. Improving sleep habits doesn't necessarily require drastic changes. Simple steps such as maintaining a regular bedtime, limiting screen exposure before sleep, avoiding heavy meals late at night, and creating a comfortable sleep environment can significantly improve sleep quality. For individuals experiencing persistent sleep problems, consulting a healthcare professional can help identify underlying issues such as sleep apnea, insomnia, or stress-related disturbances. The broader message from this research is that sleep plays a crucial role in maintaining metabolic balance. While diet and exercise remain essential pillars of health, sleep may be the missing factor that ties everything together. Poor sleep can trigger unhealthy eating habits, reduce physical activity, and disrupt hormone regulation, creating a chain reaction that negatively impacts overall health. So if you've been sacrificing sleep to stay productive or binge-watch shows late into the night, it might be time to rethink that habit. Getting consistent, high-quality sleep could be one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to protect your metabolic health and reduce the risk of chronic disease. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more science-based health content. And remember to check the description box below for the sources and references used in this video, as well as details about our sponsor, Moringa Magic. If you're interested in exploring the potential benefits of this natural supplement, you can find more information through the link provided in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.